Howdy folks, I hope you're doing well. In today's thoughts and comparison video, we're going to be taking a look at the Tomb Raider 2-Table Mini Pack. What you're watching here on a loop is the launch trailer for the pack. It was released on June 19th on multiple platforms including Steam, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, Pinball FX VR, and the ALP 4K, just to name a few. In this one, we're going to be focusing on the Pinball FX version on Steam and the ALP 4K release. As far as history is concerned for the tables themselves, there's really not much here since it's brand new. However, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the time that AtGames screwed the pooch on December 24th, 2024 when they announced the Tomb Raider tables. Not only did it blow the surprise, but it pissed off Zen Studios, which then stopped providing information on what was being released until a few days before we get them. I'd love to give you the full history of Lara herself, but we'd be here for hours. Initially called Lara Croft was created by Toby Gard and introduced in Tomb Raider in 1996. Lara's character design began in 1994. Gard expressed a desire to counter stereotypical females, which he characterized as bimbos and dominatrix types. Gard's inspiration for Lara Croft were Swedish pop star Nina Cherry and comic book character Tank Girl. Lara's name came from Tomb Raider's co-creator Paul Douglas. Douglas settled on the name after looking through baby name books. Douglas felt that Lara was a more interesting derivation than Laura. Lara is from the same derivation as Larissa, which in its Greek form means citadel. Douglas thought it would be apt for her personality, which is enigmatic and guarded. While we're really not going to get into the character design part of things for obvious reasons, her dual pistol wielding design was inspired by the animated short Aeon Flux. When it came to animating Lara, Gard chose to animate her realistically, giving the character a more fluid motion, an aspect he felt the industry at the time had disregarded. While Croft has been voiced by many actors over time, she was initially voiced by Shelley Blond when the game moved to the beta phase of development. As I said, we'd be here for hours if I went through the full lineage of the character, but now that we've given you a little bit of the history of the character and whatnot, here's what we're going to do. First, we'll start with Pinball FX, then the ALP 4K release, all played on my ALP 4K. Everything is shot in 4K at 60 frames a second, and I'm going to keep my mouth shut until gameplay is complete. If you're curious about the PC that I'm using, it's a custom build that I put together in February 2024 from parts that I picked up at Micro Center. I put a part picker link for the machine in the description below for any of you geek types that are like me that are interested in knowing what's going on underneath the hood. And with that stuff out of the way, folks, let's hit it.
And we're off again. May the manner favor you this time.
Shoot the fireplace to start a main mode.
Mana multiplier is active. Let us double our scores, shall we?
The lock's ready. Let's set things in motion. Into the clock it goes. Don't lose track of time. Let's find them all.
And we're off again. May the manner favor you this time.
Shoot the fireplace to start a main mode. Winston, where have you wandered up to this time? No sign of any fish. Let's try another room.
I've taken care to avoid the freezer this time, little dog.
multiplier raised. Let's get going.
Careful. Okay, move!
I could leave from anywhere.
Come, easy go.
So what did you guys think? I have to say, I am thoroughly impressed with how good the 4K versions look as compared to the Pinball FX versions. While the 4K versions look a little bit darker, and obviously there's going to be some degradation in the 4K release, these look way better than Zen's last release on the 4K, which was Tales of the Arabian Nights. When checking out the release notes for the 4K versions, I really thought that the 2240 by 1260 aspect ratio was really going to hurt Secrets of Croft Manor. Usually at this aspect ratio, the tables look really blurry. Tales of the Arabian Nights is a prime example. The whole table looked a little fuzzy and the rails looked really janky. Croft Manor doesn't suffer from that at all. It looks really good. The 4K version certainly plays a bit slower and the weight of the ball feels a bit heavier as compared to the Pinball FX version. This is where Pinball FX, in my opinion, wins out. I like the lighter, faster gameplay on Steam. When it comes to the sound, Zen nailed it when it comes to the utilization of the SSF kit. However, you may want to lower the volume a little bit when you're playing these two tables on the 4K. I had the volume jacked up somewhere between 75 and 80 so you guys could hear it when I was recording the gameplay. But because of this, I noticed at times it would activate the nudge, and at one point it actually caused me to tilt while playing. When it comes to pricing, obviously Steam is the winner here as it's only $9.99 versus the $15 that it costs for the ALP 4K. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little miffed when I saw it was gonna cost me $15 for it on the ALP 4K, but in my opinion, after playing it, I think it's worth it. Bottom line, I think whichever version you choose, you won't be disappointed. These are really solid, challenging tables that hold a lot of replay value. I'm happy that I picked up both versions. Well, that's it for this one, folks. But before I give you my spiel and make like a baby and head out, some of the other usual suspects did live streams or demos today to give us their take on these tables. Guys like RetroTech X, or RTX for short, P-Dubs, Chaotic PBR, Arcade Talk, just to name a few. I've tossed a few links in the description should you want to check their stuff out as well. As I said, that's it for this one, folks. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down. Let me know why, subscribe, and give me another shot. If there's anything you'd like to see me cover, please let me know. If there's anything you'd like me to change or think I could do better, again, please let me know. If you hung out to the end, thank you for sticking around. I just want to say I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. And as always, stay safe, be well, and take care.